the Italian Football Podcast.
Next question. Michael Hall says, hi guys, question for the pod. Is this Italy team under Spalletti better or worse than it was under Mancini? Have we taken steps forward overall, and is this the direction needed to get back to the World Cup? I think that's a big no for me. I think it's obvious they've taken steps down.
Well, it's a difficult one. I mean, compared to Mancini before the World Cup qualification failure, which was really the end of the qualification campaign because it started okay, then that's one question. If it's, if we're talking about, what Mancini did at the start, of course, multiple steps back, but those steps backwards had already started under Mancini. So has it got even worse since the end of Mancini? I don't think it's got better. To be honest, has it?
I don't think it has gone. I think it would be crazy to say it's gone better overall. But if we're talking strikers,
I mean, has it got better? Has it got better than the end of Mancini's reign? Let's say the last year of Mancini's reign. The last year, we're talking probably September 21 to sort of like when he resigned in August 22. Like, has it got better than that kind of last year of Mancini's reign? I don't think it really has.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it's got worse. I don't think it's got worse. It's become more chaotic. I think with Mancini at the end of his reign, it become very kind of a bit Motta-like the first half of the Juventus season, just real sterile football, just controlling games, not ever looking like creating or scoring, and just not getting the results. Whereas under Spalletti, it's become a lot more chaotic, conceding so many goals and not getting the results either. So it's no, I don't think they have taken steps forward. No.
I agree. I don't think it's taken steps forward too, and I think in terms of defensive solidity and defensive organisation and structure, it's taken steps backwards. I think Spalletti is very confused. I think what happened in the Euros was embarrassing, frankly, and I'm not talking about the results. I think the way he handled himself,
everything,
was embarrassing. His decision making to play a 4-3-3 with the choices he made against Switzerland were genuinely shocking. Then he kind of made a mea culpa and said, no, I'm going to adapt to what I've got. And that was great. And he did. The problem is he doesn't seem to know how to make it work with a back three.
No, again. And that was my point all along. You've got, that was my, the reason why I didn't want him to use a back three during the Euros going back was because he'd never used it.
Well, he has used it in the past.
No, for Italy. Italy. So to all of a sudden throw that in a team at a tournament with no practice in it would be utter madness. But also because, like you said, he's barely used it in his career. Okay, he has used it early in his career, but his successful times in his career has come using...
Always with a back four.
Yeah, with a back four. So the question became, is he actually able to use it? Well, I think we're starting to get that answer now in this.
No, he can't. And that's why I think it's I'm genuinely worried. I am genuinely worried. Not about Italy qualifying for the World Cup, but
I'm worried about that as well.
No, I'm not. Even if they finish second behind Norway, the route is not like...
No, if they finish second behind Norway, they go to a playoff, a one-legged semi-final and a one-legged final.
Which teams are they going to play? I mean...
Well, they played Macedonia. They played Macedonia last time. They couldn't even beat them. They went out to them.
Yeah, but that was a different situation. Come on.
This time not really. Why is it different?
Of course,
they were unable to.
It's a different structure of the draw. It's completely different, and the bigger teams will.
It's the same structure. You play a one-legged semi-final.
No, I'm talking about the groups and the Nations League and all that. Like everything is different. Like it's not the same. It's different, and it's going to be easier to reach the World Cup.
Minimally easier. It's only going to be easier because more teams, better teams will win their groups.
Well, exactly.
So
which means that the quality of the players in the playoffs will be lower.
Well, a little bit. A little bit. But have a look. You can have a look. Look through the groups and have a look at some of the teams that are going to finish second and tell me whether you're confident that we can beat a Czech Republic. Whether we can beat... Oh, I'm not. I'm not confident. I'm not going to sit there.
Italy, then what's the point of them away from home to the World Cup if they can't even beat?
Well, that's because that's the state that we're in right now. We don't look good. If we go away, if we have to play an away tie, one-legged away game to Czech Republic, and they've got the fans behind them, I wouldn't be confident. On paper, yes, we should beat them. But this Italy with Spalletti being all over the place right now.
Okay.
I mean,
currently in Group A, Luxembourg, Northern Ireland, or Slovakia. Group B, Slovenia, Sweden, Switzerland, Kosovo. Group C, Belarus, Denmark, Greece, Scotland. Group D, Azerbaijan, Iceland, Ukraine, France. Group E, Bulgaria, Georgia, Spain, Turkey. Armenia, Hungary, Ireland, Portugal in Group F. Group G, currently Poland top the group, Finland in second. Group H, currently Bosnia top the group, Romania in second. Italy's group, not counting it because they're playing all of those teams. Then you have Group J, North Macedonia top, Wales second, Kazakhstan, Belgium, Liechtenstein. Belgium have yet to play. Group K, England top the group, Albania second, Latvia, Serbia, Andorra there. Group L, Czech Republic top the group, Montenegro second, Croatia yet to play. You've got Faroe Islands and Gibraltar. Now, you remove the top teams from those groups. If Italy cannot go past those, I mean, then this is just a waste of everyone's time. Then they should just pull out.
Well, I agree with you there. But what I'm saying is, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. But
like, I'm
saying, like, there's a lot of really dangerous teams there that if you play them away in a final,
Turkey is difficult. Turkey, I would avoid like the plague. Turkey away, teams like Turkey and Greece and these Balkan teams, the Bosphor, like no, none of these teams. They are just. I don't want to play them away because they can be anyone at home. Like there's no doubt. But the rest,
well, I can tell you which teams. I mean, Slovakia away. Okay, we should beat them, but not easy. Sweden or Switzerland, either of those teams away in a final. I mean,
Switzerland, no.
Sweden.
Sweden lost to Luxembourg a day ago, playing them 3 days ago, playing Luxembourg. Luxembourg's not even a country. It's a tax haven invented for people not to pay tax in Europe.
I'm saying Switzerland or Sweden away in a final, I would be. That's a tough game. I don't care. Look at the players that
Sweden is not. It used to be. Sweden used to be, but not anymore.
They've got Isak and Gyökeres as two of the best strikers in Europe. So I wouldn't want to play them away in a fight, one-off game where anything can happen. You've got the crowd behind them. I mean, the other groups. I mean, Denmark or Greece away. I mean, again, or Scotland away.
Scotland is
Ukraine. We didn't even deserve to go through them in qualifying for the Euros. You play Ukraine. Well, I say away, it won't be away, but anyway, we didn't play them away last time either.
Yeah,
Turkey away, like you said. Hungary,
no, Turkey and Greece. I don't want to play.
Hungary away
can be tricky.
Poland away.
Poland's going to win that group. So
no, Holland will win that group. Netherlands will win.
We'll see.
Netherlands will win. Well, Netherlands,
hopefully.
Holland or Poland away. You don't want to play them. Then you've got Romania.
I don't think
Romania or Austria. I mean, Austria should win that group, but Romania away should win. But again, and then what's the other one? Belgium's group is Wales or North Macedonia. I think it shouldn't have a problem with any of those. You'd think. But then Serbia away. I mean, as much of a mess they are, you don't want to play away to Serbia to have to qualify for the World Cup.
Like I said, the Balkans,
and then the other one will be Czech Republic or Croatia. I mean,
Croatia's going to win that group.
Czech Republic have won their first 2 games. So what I'm saying is, you play away in a one-legged game away to I would say most of those nations. It's a battle.
Of course, it's going to be a battle because it's more difficult. But what I'm saying is, Italy have to progress to the World Cup. I'm sorry. There's no ifs, ands, or buts here. And Norway are good. They got Sørloth, Odegaard, Haaland. These are two of them at least are at world class level. But the rest, they're a good organized team. But Italy should be able to get at least 4 points from Norway. But even if they don't, I'm not worried that they don't qualify for the World Cup. I just think it's an insane. Like if that's where we are, then what's the point of going to the World Cup? Because Italy have to compete when they are at the World Cup.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
Well, no, I agree.
Like if we're shitting ourselves,
listen, I don't disagree with you there at all. I'm 100% agree with you. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I'm worried with
the notion of playing Slovakia. Then why?
I'm already worrying. I'm already worried because I generally am a little bit of a pessimist when it comes to as most Italians are when it comes to football. That's just how we are. That's how we're made.
I know that.
But I'm also worried because I know already our first game in the group against Norway is an incredibly important game.
That's going to be decisive if you win the group or not.
Game. If we lose that game, That's it. We're playing for pretty much playing for second place, especially because Norway already have a ridiculous +7 goal difference after 2 games. It basically will mean that Italy will have to win every single one of their games, including the last game at home to Norway, and overturn that +7 goal difference.
Yes, but they can do that against Moldova.
They can do it, but I'm saying that they need perfection and probably a decent win at home against Norway in their final game to finish first. So,
like I said, 4 points against Norway is key. That's
absolutely.
where this will be decided. And if Italy can win, I'm happy that they're playing in the summer months in Norway. I think Italy would have zero chance in Oslo if they're playing in September, October.
Oh yeah, especially as Italy always struggle in September as well when they.
No, I mean it's just
got
it's
off
just
the
not.
No.
Like I mean, exactly. But like Norway in September, October, November, like you have no idea what you are up against. Like I do. No. But in June, why not? And Norway are a decent side. I'm not saying don't respect your opponents, don't take anything for granted. I'm saying stop shitting your pants over the Czech Republic or Slovakia, because then what's the point?
I'm not shitting my pants, I'm just being realistic. Mate.
No, you're shitting your pants, because I get why. And again, after what happened against Sweden, after what happened against North Macedonia, all of those things, fine. But in context, you can understand why those things happened. Now, what I'm saying is, Italy have to have, like, if
I don't trust us.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's it. And I'm glad you said that, because that goes down to the manager. Yeah. I don't trust it either.
I agree, because our biggest problem right now is we're not able to defend set pieces.
It's not just that. We don't know. Italy have no structure.
No, they have no structure, no defensive organisation in particular. But we could play against anyone, however bad they are, and concede off a set piece, because that's how much of a joke we are on set pieces. That's how badly organised. That's how badly we defend on set pieces. So we could play against Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and they probably score against us from a set piece. Like that. That's how bad we are. And we're playing against Norway, a bunch of 6'6" orcs that are going to wobble us up on set pieces. Haaland and the Sloth.
Sorloth. You make him sound like a warrior, like a monster from the Lord of the Rings, like Middle Earth.
They're like 6'5". They're absolutely.
I know that. And his.
Sorloth scored this goal for. I saw him score this goal for Atletico Madrid a couple of months ago, where someone like crossed it in from the right-hand side, and he was like about 1 yard inside the penalty area, and he somehow did this mad header that went in, and I'm just thinking, bloody hell.
I got to say, Spalletti's getting so much criticism for his comments on Azzurri, which I think is deserved too.
Good.
Because like every Italian respected journalist and opinionista is destroying him for it. I mean, I just think you need to go to this. If you find yourself, if Antonio Cassano is the only one that agrees with you, I think it might be time to reevaluate your positions on things. That's all I'm going to say about that. Right. Next, we have good. I hope Michael's happy with that, because he was DMing me and moaning, and I was unhappy about Italy as well. So I think we really, really answered that question.